The revolution's begun. The time to stand up has come. We are the rocking of the throne. We are the rocking of the throne.
Hi, my name is Victor Tiffany. I'm the co-founder of Revolt Against Plutocracy, the organization that was behind the 2016 voter pledge strategy called Bernie or Bust. Well, we're doing it again, and this time we have a plan B. But first, let me go back and review why we're doing it again. We asked our subscribers to our newsletter. There's still 47,000 people subscribed to our newsletter. We asked them to vote on which candidate we were going to apply electoral strategy or electoral leverage in support of this time around. Was it going to be Bernie or Bust? Was it going to be Tulsi or trash the Democratic Party? Andrew Yang or screw the Democratic Party? Marianne Williamson was in the mix. And 69% of those subscribers chose Bernie or Bust again. So that's what we're proceeding with. The problem with or bust is that it's exclusive. As unlikely as it is, the theoretical possibility exists that Tulsi Gabbard would get the nomination and we're going to vote third party. That's the nature of or bust. If it's not our candidate, we're voting third party. Not for Trump, not staying home on election day. Media keeps telling people that or bust means we're going to stay home. It never meant that. They are lying. They are manipulating public opinion against Bernie or bust. But I digress. We didn't want to be voting against Tulsi if she were somehow to miraculously win the Democratic Party nomination, so we had to figure out a way to include her. And what we came up with is making her Plan B. And until now, Plan B was one of two things. If Bernie drops out or doesn't become the nominee, then Tulsi had to be on the ticket, either as the nominee or the vice president pick of the neoliberal candidate. We decided that weakened Bernie or bust. If the Democrats think, oh, we'll just make Tulsi Gabbard the vice presidential choice and then we'll get their support, right? It weakened Bernie or bust. And we debated that and we put it to our volunteers from 2016 and from this year and asked them for feedback. Should we keep it the way it is, allowing Tulsi to be selected as the VP, or should we insist, if Bernie drops out, that Tulsi is the nominee? Because that will strengthen Bernie or bust. Democrats who don't want Bernie probably want Tulsi even less because she's running against American imperialism. So that gives Democrats a choice, Bernie or Tulsi, or lose the election. That's what Bernie or bust was in 2016, except it didn't include Tulsi. He was the only progressive in 2016. But if he had dropped out in 2016, we would have been like a boat with a dead engine in the middle of a huge lake, just floating, drifting. We had no plan B. This time we do. So Bernie or Tulsi or bust the Democratic Party for 2020. If you haven't taken the pledge yet, please do. And if you don't like this new strategy, give us feedback on our website. That's BernieOrBust2020.us. Thank you.
Revolt Against Plutocracy won't just be covering the news about the necessary revolution in the United States. Sometimes we'll be making the news. If you want to stay on top of the revolutionary actions and strategies of grassroots, genuine progressives, and our allies, please subscribe to our YouTube channel today.